Good evening, student. Today we are going to see the fourth unit, Supplementary, The Midnight Visitor. It was written by the Robert Arthur. Okay, actually the Midnight Visitor is nothing. One visitor came to meet one person. He actually meet that person in the midnight, not in the morning or evening, in the daytime. He was visit in the night, in the midnight time. Okay, see about the author now. Robert J. Arthur Jr., November 10, 1909, May 2, 1969, was a writer of speculative fiction and specialized in crime fiction and mystery fiction. Okay, the full name of the author is Robert J. Arthur. It's called J.R. is nothing, Jr. He was born on November 10 in 1909 and he was died on May 2 in 1969. He was the writer of speculative fiction. Speculative fiction is nothing, it is a imagined work. It means guesswork, it's called. Then he was specialized in crime fiction also. Crime is nothing, it's a detective fiction and the mystery fiction. He is specialized for the only crime fiction, but he written speculative fiction and mystery fiction. He was known for his work with the Mysteries Traveler radio series and for writing the Three Investigators and a series of young adult novels. And also the other works was the Mystery Traveler radio series and also the Three Investigators and series of young adult novels. And he also one of the he was the young adult novels during that his period. Arthur was honored twice. He was honored for two times by the Mystery Writers of America. The American honored for Arthur for two times with the Edgar Award for Best Radio Drama. He was given the Edgar Award for the Best Drama. He also wrote scripts for television and also he wrote script for the televisions, TV serials like that. Okay, now see the lesson. Before going to the lesson, just listen. Here I have three characters. One is Asubel and Fowler and the Max. These are the main three characters involved in the night visitor. Okay, now see. Sometimes appearance can be defective. In some case, the appearance can't be able to identify a person. It's called the defective. As in the case of Asubel. Likewise, the Asubel is the one of the character here. We can't able to see him his outer appearance like what the person is. Then a secret agent, he is one of the secret agent who despite his common looks was something different. With his resourcefulness and presence of mind outburst of deadly criminal. Actually he is one of the secret agent, but we can't able to see the outer appearance. We can't able to judge the person as well. Read the story to see how it happened. Okay, now see the story. Asubel did not fit any description of a secret agent Fowler had ever read. So Fowler is one of the character. Asubel also one of the character. Actually, the Fowler came and meet the Asubel one day. At the time, the Fowler read so many books in earlier days about the secret agent, but he saw the Asubel. He can't able to see any awareness in Asubel about the secret agent. Like that he saw because he don't have fit any description of secret agent to Asubel. Like that Fowler feel okay. Following him down the musty corridor of the gloomy French hotel where Asubel had a room. Fowler felt let down. Okay, now the Fowler met Asubel, but Fowler feel Asubel did not fit any description of secret agent. Any qualities for the don't have any qualities for the secret agent. After that, the Fowler following him to the Asubel in the room. While walking in the Mossy corridor is nothing. Corridor is the hallway. Mossy is nothing. Is has a bad smell in the corridor of gloomy French hotel. Gloomy is nothing. The corridor was very means dark, and also the hotel was placed in located in French, and also it was very dark and have some smell in the hotel where Asubel had a room. There the Fowler following the Asubel to his room. Fowler felt it down like that. Fowler now he felt it. What he felt mean it was a small room on the sixth and top floor and scarcely a setting for a romantic adventure. While walking on the corridor, both of them reached in the Asubel room. The room was very small and also it was located in the sixth floor of the hotel. It was the top floor of the hotel also, and scarcely a setting for a romantic adventure. But there is nothing adventurous to see in his room. There is we can't able to see his outer appearance also in the don't have any manners in the outer appearance. We can't able to see the outer appearance, and also the room also very small, and also the room was located in the sixth floor and the top floor of the hotel. Now see, Asubal was for one thing, fat, very fat. But Asubal, if you see means he was a fat person. He was very fat. But actually, the secret agent can't be able to be the fat person. But Asubal have so much of fat here. Then there was his accent, and also the Asubal accent. Accent is nothing. The pronunciation of speaking. It was something different. How he was speaking means, though he spoke French and German, he speak two languages, French and German possibly. He had never altogether lost the America's accent. He had brought to Paris from Busan 20 years ago. Actually, Asubal was stayed in Paris in 25 years, 20 years ago, while he was learned French and German. Now he still talking that French and German. So his pronunciation was something different. You are disappointed. Now the Asubal said vainly over his shoulder. Now the Asubal wailingly is nothing, taking breath, making his breath very oftenly, because the old man while walking the upstairs, the old man often the breath sound was making some whistle sound like that. Asubal sound also have some whistle sound like the old person. He simply called to the Fowler, "Have you disappointed to see everything here?" Like that he asked. And he put his hand to the Fowler's shoulder. "You were told that I was a secret agent, yes, spy, dealing in the espionage and danger." Now the Aswell told to Fowler, someone told you that I was a secret agent. It means Aswell was a secret agent. It means, yes, spy, yeah, dealing in the espionage. Espionage is nothing. It's a information gather person and danger. And also he got here about me. I have some dangerous like that. Asubal told to Fowler, "You wish to meet me because you are a writer." Actually, what purpose you are willing to meet me means you are a one of the writer, and also you are a young man and romantic person. Like that, Asubal told to Fowler. "You envision my streets figure in the night. There are crack of pistols, drugs in the wine." So now Asubal told everything. Actually, you are expecting. You refers to the Fowler expecting the envision. Envision means you have some dream. Like what dream means? What you are expecting means actually the one secret agent means what are the qualities want to be occupied in the secret agent, like that you think. But the figure of in the night time also you want to have some idea for yourself, like that Asubel told to Fowler. The crack of pistol, it means definitely the secret agent have some pistol. Crack of pistol is nothing, making sound of pistol, and drugs in the wine, and using the drugs we mingle with wine, like that you imagine, like that Asubel asked to Fowler. "Instead, you have spent a dull evening in a French music hall with a sloppy fat man who, instead of having messages slipped in his hand by dark-eyed beauties, gets only a prosaic telephone call, making an appointment in his room. But instead this, you are thinking like that. But instead of this, you are spending a dull evening here. Don't have that much of adventurous also, and also the hall, the corridors was not clean, has bad smell, and also no one keep any cell like that. And you are watching my room also was very small. But instead of this, it was very dull for you. The French music hall with a sloppy fat, and also you're watching here for a fat person, and also I'm not a systematic person like that. You are thinking it, the announced by the Asubel. Instead of having messages slipped in his hand by dark-eyed beauties, and also the always the secret agent means some hide beauties. Here refers to the some girls, the attractive girls are surroundings in the spy, and also enjoying the time for each and every time, because he is one of the secret agent like that. You are thinking, you hear some messages from anyone, and also you read so many books in the about the secret agent like that. Asubel informed to Fowler, gets only a prosaic telephone call, making an appointment in his room, and also you get appointment from only through the phone call also. It was very dull for you like that. Asubel informed to Fowler. You have been bored watching this everything. You have been bored, I think, like that. Possible informed to Fowler. The fat man chuckled to himself as he unlocked the door. As he unlocked the door of his room and stood aside to let his frustrated guest enter. Finally, the fat man is nothing, the Hasubel. Hasubel chuckled is nothing, laughing himself, and uh, he went nearby the door and he unlocked the door. It means closed the door of his room and stood aside to let the frustrated guest enter. And stand nearby the frustrated guest is nothing. Is unwilling guest. It means sad guest just invited into the to enter into the room. Your disillusioned Asubel told him. So Asubel told, you are disillusioned. Disillusioned is nothing. You are reality something different like that. He asked it. Asubel asked it to Fowler. But take take cheer, my young friend. So he encouraged the Fowler. Take cheer, take happy, my young friend, like that he informed. Presently you will see a paper, a quite important paper for which several men and women have risked their lives. Come to me. Then, okay, first of all, you see one paper. I saw one paper. Just see the paper. It was very, very important paper. It was every man and several women were risked to their lives. Everyone they are living their life in the secret, just the simple paper. Come to me, just see the paper. Like that, the Asubel informed to Fowler. Someday soon, that paper may will affect the course of history, and also this paper is the main important to the affect the course of history like that. Ausubel informed to Fowler. In that thought is drama. But actually, in the you are thinking this is the drama like that. He informed. Is there not? Is there not a correct or not like that? He informed. As he spoke, Asubel closed the door behind him. After speaking like that, he went near to the door and closed everything. Then he switched on the light. Finally, after closing the door, he switched on the light in his room. As the light came on, finally the light came on, Fowler had his first authentic thrill of the day. So now the Fowler met the first authentic is nothing, real thrill, real fear of the day. The day he got the real thrill, because before that he can't able to get any thrill because the everything was very dull. But see, he heard some real thrill that day. For halfway across the room, a small automatic pistol in his hand, stood a man. What thrill he actually watched there means a man was stood in the room. He had one pistol. It was automatic pistol. in his hand. Watched the Fowler. He was shocked to see the pistol in the man in his hand. Okay, next see. Asbel blinked a few minutes, but Asbel also don't know about that. So he blinked his eye for a few minutes. Max, he whined. Finally, he called Max. So though the man is having the pistol, the name of the man is Max. He whined. Whined is nothing. Taking breath like a whistle sound because he is now only walking in the room for sixth floor. You gave me quite a start, Max. Like that he called and he told to Max, you gave me a quiet start. What start? Your start? What are you doing like that? I thought you were in Berlin, but I think you went to Berlin, but you are here like that. Asbel asked to Max, what are you doing here in my room? Max was slender. So Asbel asked Max about, what are you doing here in my room? Like that he asked, and he described about the, and the author described about the Max, how the Max was slender is nothing. Max was very lean person and is not a fat person. He was lean and a little less than tall, and also he was not tall too much of lot, just for little tall, it means not short, just normal person like that here given described with features that suggested slightly the crafty. His features, his appearance, like eye, nose, mouth, and ears, everything pointed commandants of a fox. Fox is nothing, nary. Like that, his face, everything was appeared. There was about him, aside from the gun. The Max was having one gun, but nothing feared to see Max also. Nothing especially menacing. Menacing is nothing dangerous. Max did not show any dangerous in his appearance, but only the pistol is the dangerous to Max. Like that, the man told. The report, he murmured. He refers to the Max murmured. Just simply he murmured, give me the report. Like that, he called report. The report that is being brought to you tonight concerning some new missiles. Actually, you bought the report today night. In that report, we have some missiles, some new ideas like that. He told, and I thought I would take it from you. So, what purpose I came here means I'm going to take the report it from you. You have the report. Now I need that report like that. The Max informed to Hasabel, it will be safer in my hands than in yours. Comparing to you, the report must be safe from me but not for you. You are not keeping the report safely like that. The Max informed to Hasabel. Hasabel moved to an armchair and sat down heavily. So now Hasabel did not care about anything, without fear, simply take the one chair and sat down on the chair. I'm going to raise the devil with the management this time, and you can bet on it, he said grimly. So now the Hasabel said grimly is nothing, boldly, very angrily. What he said means, today is going to raise the devil. Raise the devil is nothing. Make a heavy sound of cry to call the management this time. You can bet on it. You can see now. Now I am going to inform the management. Why he is going to inform the management means, this is the second time in a month that somebody has got into my room. Actually, this is the second time some person enter without his permission. Already he was locked the door, but somebody enter in his room. So this was going to inform to this management, and also I scold the management. Why the management allowed some person, for the unknown person into my room like that? He feels. Then somebody has got into my room through the innocence of balcony. That also that this is the second time the person were entering into the balcony. Balcony is nothing here, refers to the window. Fowler's eyes went to the single window of the room. Now the Fowler is watching the window. It means the balcony. It was an ordinary window. Actually, the window was ordinary. It is not anything special in this window, against which the night was pressing blacky. And also in night time, the window was very blacky. Blacky is nothing very dark because it is actually night time. So balcony, Max said. Now the Max replied, "You are telling balcony," like that Max told, with a rising inflection. Inflection is nothing, the rise of the intonation sound, the modulation of the sound. No, yeah, Basky. Actually, I am not entering through the balcony. I don't know about the balcony also. I entered through the Basky. Basky is nothing. Using the key and enter into your room. Actually, the key was allowed to the only officers, because in hotel has some personal key for the officers, like that he told. I don't know about the balcony, and also Max don't know about the balcony. It might have saved me some trouble that had I known. Already I know that balcony means have definitely saved the trouble from the balcony. I don't know about the balcony, but actually I opened the door using with key, like that Max informed. It's not my balcony, Asubel said with extreme irritation. So now the Asubel informed extreme irritationly, it's not my balcony, it's not his room balcony, actually the nearby room balcony only, he told them. It belongs to the next apartment, not for his room balcony, it was from the next apartment balcony. He glanced the explanatory of at Bowler. So he informed Bowler everything, actually how the person were entering in Asubel's room. You see, he said, this room used to be a part of large unit. Actually, this room is a part of large unit. It means large area surrounded by this apartment. And the next room, through the door 3 there, used to be the living room. And next door of the room have the same apartment also. It was extended. So the nearby room balcony and my room window both are attached. So through this way, some person were misused my room, like that he informed to Fowler. It had the balcony which extend under my window, and also the balcony was extended under his window also. Now you can get onto it from the empty room, 2 doors down. So through this room, in my window below the balcony for nearby apartment have 2 doors, and somebody did last month somebody using this way only, like that Fowler, the hospital informed to Fowler. The management promised to block it off. Already I complained to the management, so on management also promised me going to block the balcony and the window, but they haven't. But still, the management did not close it. Max glanced at Bowler, who was standing stiffly, not far from Hasselbell, and waved the gun with a commanding gesture. After that, yeah, the Max glanced at the Fowler, because Fowler is the visitor. So Max is uh, uh, already presented in the Asubel's room. Who was standing? Fowler was standing nearby the Asubel, and also he was waved. Just waved is nothing. Shaking using with the gun with a commanding gesture. It means simply he asked, just move, like that. He commanding. Who is commanding means Max commanding the Asubel. What he is commanding means, please sit down, he said. So Max said, please sit down the place, don't move anywhere, like that. Asubel, sir, Max commanded to Fowler. We have to wait half an hour, like that. The Max informed. They are waiting for here half an hour, I think, like that. 31 minutes. So Asubel said moderately, we are telling not for half an hour, 31 minutes you are waiting here, like that. Moderately, it means calmly, Asubel told there. Okay, student, we will see the next class for continuous story.